I was a Fudd. And not just a Fudd, I was the worst kind of Fudd. The Army veteran Fudd. Howdy y'all and welcome back. Let's talk about Fudds. What is a Fudd? There's probably different ways that you can quantify what constitutes a Fudd, but generally speaking, it's somebody who believes in the right to keep and bear arms, just not all of the arms. And in particular, modern sporting rifles, AR-15s, AK-47s, military-looking guns. So, going back to the beginning, as a small child, I owned all the toy guns. My rich kid friends were jealous of my toy gun collection. And as soon as I was 18 years old, I went behind my parents' back and joined the Army. Went to the recruiter and said, I want to blow things up and I want to shoot stuff. And he put in a laser disc. Yes, I'm laser disc old. Put in a laser disc of combat engineers. And I was like, yep, that's what I want to do. Sign me up. So I did my time, pulled a lot of triggers, had good fun. Didn't go to combat. It was 93 to 96. It was pretty much peacetime. So I get out, and then I moved to Hollywood. And I spent 12 years living in California in a deeply liberal circle of friends. And meanwhile, Columbine happens, and some other shootings that made a lot of news. And so there was a combination of that, along with what I can only describe as a resentment towards civilians owning these kinds of rifles. And my attitude was, dude, I signed up, I did the training, I earned the right to carry one of those, and you're just pretending. And I probably still fight that a little bit. But, so, during that 12 years in California, I was also a raging alcoholic and drug addict. And I had two policies: no motorcycles, no guns. And that served me well. So I moved back to Texas, and on my 1-year sobriety anniversary, my dad gifts me a Colt single-action Army Frontier, little 22. And it was heavy. It was like, whoa, personal responsibility. I don't know if I can deal with this. But it immediately ignited the gun bug. And you know what I'm talking about. So the next gun I needed was a personal protection gun, a home defense handgun. 17 round, 9mm, semi-automatic. And really in function, not that different than an assault rifle, right? But I still had that chip on my shoulder, and I still was like, yeah, civilians don't really need to own those. And I got deeper and deeper into the Second Amendment community, bought more and more guns. And as this is happening, the sport of three-gun is evolving, and it's getting on television, and it's on social media. And I'm watching whole families go out and compete and shoot these things, and they're not hurting anybody. And that really started to soften my feelings. Then, in 2017, not that long ago, Hurricane Harvey hit. And my otherwise very peaceful suburb of Houston, Texas, got pretty spooky. And I had kind of overnight had a change of heart and decided I needed one of those scary black rifles. So, it's funny how, even as gun owners, and we defend the right to keep and bear arms, but just not those or those. Well, now I'm a full-blown, burn the NFA, gun laws are dumb, kind of radical about it. And so if you're possibly a Fudd, I urge you to rethink where you stand. And know that you're not alone. There are lots of people out there who have mixed feelings, and that's okay. But really think about the root of why you feel the way you feel, and give it a second thought. Maybe you're wrong. Just something worth contemplating. Anyway, that's all I got. Until next time, be easy, y'all.